Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 4 of season 1 of Good Omens. We are officially in the portion of the show where I can say with absolute confidence, I've never seen anything from any of these episodes. I think even after last episode, I didn't actually watch that episode. Maybe, like I said before, maybe it auto-played because not a single thing in that episode rung any bells. So it is possible that maybe it auto-played into it, or I simply fell asleep and while watching it, or what, I don't know. No idea, but not a single freaking thing clicked with that. You know, a couple things here and there, and 1 and 2 kind of did, but not at all in that episode. So with that all said, though, I'm excited to get into this. We are officially past the halfway point for this season. They're starting to put all the puzzle pieces together here. We got a couple of fun little revelations, like their teams, their individual unsavory teams that would never get along with one another, is the same one guy, the witch hunter dude. So that is one that's just freaking hilarious. So far, the humor in this series has been top notch. And just the back and forth between Tennant and Sheen has been killer. So with that all said, though, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, if you want to get early access or submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for me to read at these episodes, you can do all that over on Patreon. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. This is a great way to support the channel, help us do things you do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 4, Saturday morning fun time. Here we go.
Captain's log, pleasure cruiser Mobilla.
What's up, Governor? I think I recognized his voice before I recognized him. Also in an episode of Doctor Who. What in the world?
Strange people in long robes and diving helmets have come aboard the ship and are mingling happily with the passengers.
What?
The High Priest has just won the Coits contest.
Oh, that's why. It's another thing that he's manifesting. Oh, wait, is that what brings the aliens here? He's making all of these conspiracy theories real. The opening is making much more sense now.
I'd say that too if I was an alien in a flying saucer.
Or exterminate.
And the government hushes it all up. Why?
That's funny.
That's what they do.
Another Doctor Who reference right there.
I don't think this stuff is, you know, real.
The dog was like, you bitch.
It's under the sea, and people live there.
How can they breathe?
I bet they wear diving helmets.
That's right. Do you believe that's true?
Of course it's true. What I say is true.
I don't like that attitude. Uh-oh. He's teetering.
This photograph of so-called Atlanteans has been posted by passengers on a holiday cruise ship. Strange times indeed.
You could just pass that off as AI now. People will believe it just as equally. That's terrifying. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that was Ham.
Armageddon is coming, and I'm fairly certain it starts today, just after tea time.
Exactly, right on schedule. What's your point?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that what we were all expecting? Oh, like the wings on his shirt. Not subtle at all.
We can fight, and we can win.
But there doesn't have to be a war.
Of course there does. Otherwise, how would we win it? Come on. You're a lean fighting machine. What are you?
I'm soft.
Of heart and body, apparently. Oh my god.
You were issued a flaming sword? You didn't lose that.
I thought God themselves addressed this. But yeah, where is it? It's gotta be somewhere still, right?
Come back to bed.
I can't laugh, I've got deliveries to make.
On a Saturday morning.
Well, at least it's local. 2 jobs and I'm done.
He's so dead.
Head office said the job was booked about 6,000 years ago.
They were joking.
Ours is not the reason why. Ours is to deliver packages.
Relax, bud. Save it for when you inevitably don't make it back home. Wait a second. Hold up.
I may be out of line here.
What was outside the window there? Why are there two pyramids out here? Where? What? Whatever. Who knows? Ethereal Angel Palace.
During our last meeting, I went back through the Earth observation files.
Oh, lovely.
Would you have any objection to me following this up using back channels?
There are no back channels.
That you know of. It's freaking Michael.
You might want to investigate the activities of the demon Crowley. Might be playing his own game. Word to the wise.
Oh, who are they talking to?
Of course you can trust me. I'm an angel.
Oh, damn. So their back channels are straight to hell itself.
England's out. America's out. Atlantis. Didn't exist yesterday. Still out.
That's so cool.
No atmosphere. No nightlife.
Whoa. That's cool.
Beautiful nebula. Look at that. I helped build that one. I only ever asked questions. That's all it took to be a demon in the old days. Great plan. God, you listening?
Oh, that sucks.
You shouldn't test them to destruction. Not to the end of the world.
I wonder if it wobbling back into place is any like foreshadowing. But I like that concept, you know, the whole questioning of reality of what you're told to do at a certain point is enough to have you labeled. Oh my God. Whoa, what the fuck? Enough to get you labeled a demon or a witch or whatever.
In the old days, and it wasn't that long ago really, there was an angler every dozen yards. Children played here.
Oh, look at all of that trash.
Before they were married, they came here to spoon, and on one memorable occasion, fork.
Hell yeah.
Look at that river.
Yes, sir. There's the pollution.
I presume this is pollution then?
Now here I am, and here's your parcel, sir. You have to sign for it. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning, or is it sailor's warning?
What a signature.
Over when Pestilence retired.
Oh, well there's, okay. That's my answer.
Jobs in lots of interesting places.
Not that I asked that question, I just assumed we were doing a different thing.
They've killed as many people as famine or as war. This is pollution.
We need Captain Planet then. I like the freaking derpy looking sludge horse. All right, one left to go. Oh wait, isn't the last one death? Oh yeah, he's dying. He's 100% dying. Yeah, I think he just realized. But what did it say? Oh, is he leaving behind his own note? I presume so. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Or does he have to die to make the delivery? Oh, God. Yeah. Whoa!
That one nearly had me.
Another one from the other side? Or... Oh, it did.
I'm afraid so.
That's commitment to your job, though. I will not make that delivery.
It's a message. Deliver it, then. It's just this. Come and see.
What?
Finally! What does it mean, sir?
That voice sounds so familiar.
Day we ride. Now don't think of it as dying. Think of it as leaving early to avoid the rush.
Wow. Oh, yo. That was a wicked visual. Hold up. I wanna know who that was. Brian Cox. Okay, that's why. I knew I recognized the name, I just couldn't place it.
Do you kids want some candy?
We don't take sweets from
Witches. I do.
Pendulum of Discovery. Pendulum of Discovery. Thumb screws. Oh, I don't think I'll... Thumb screw. Book. Book. And candle. Bell, book, candle.
That's an itty bitty little candle.
There'll be no time for light reading when you're under demonic attack, laddie.
So read it on the way? Some instructions would be fantastic.
Hey, it's the bayonet in your army of light.
Is it made of silver?
Off you go, Witchfinder Private Pulsifer.
So no wonder there's only 2 of these dudes left. If this is the way they propagate more of themselves. Guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
The world was changing. What Adam believed was true was beginning to happen in reality.
Oh my god, yeah. This is insane. Imagine he was reading like other stuff, like fiction, like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, and bringing Middle Earth to life. But holy shit. Or War of the Worlds, or if he was watching movies, God forbid, the amount of things that would conjure. I mean, tabloids is pretty dangerous, but just imagine if he got into the weeds of a bunch of other things, his own imagination.
I'm sorry to have to tell you, sir, but your polar ice caps are significantly below regulation size for a planet of this category, sir.
Fact is, sir,
Whoa!
We've been asked to bring you a message. Message runs, we bring you a message of universal peace, cosmic harmony, and such like.
Well, thank you.
Suppose what with man's harnessing of the atom and,
Neither have we, sir. Neither have we.
What the hell?
Did you count their nipples?
What?
I didn't. You're a witchfinder, not an alien finder. But I'll make a note of it.
Just how unaffected he was about that revelation. He was like, that's not your fucking job. What are you doing? It was like he didn't go looking for them. So did they already exist and they were given a message to come here to check? Or did he make the aliens real? Because I was a little confused by the verbiage that they were using, because it made it sound like they were already in existence and received a message to come check on this planet.
Currently, what it is researching is the question, how many whales can it catch in a week?
Oh my god.
Beneath the thunders of the upper deep, far, far beneath in the abyssal sea.
Oh! It's awoken!
Scientists have pronounced themselves baffled by the appearance of...
Yo.
It appears to be targeting whaling ships, according to a spokesman for the Japanese government.
And a million
Wow.
sushi dinners cry out for vengeance.
A million sushi dinners. That's it? Just a million? Seems like a small number.
So, Crowley, what's Mr. Slick done now?
I'm not sure.
He's not in trouble.
He's definitely in trouble, or he will be.
We're going in. Back to Armageddon, then.
Look at that.
What the hell? Oh! Wow.
3 wheels in the sky. A man with bruises be upon your bed, aching his head for willow.
Wait, did his
fire.
car only have 3 wheels? I thought I saw that initially as it was driving forward. Was that real? Hold up. I gotta go look now. No, it'll be right here. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Is that real? What in the world? I've never seen a car like that.
Well, we should get him away from the car. It might blow up. They do that on telly.
Dick Turpin won't blow up, and you're probably wondering why it's called Dick Turpin.
I don't think anybody was asking that question yet. Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. We just entered Breaking Bad here for a second.
Will ride over the plain to us, and then our forces fought the forces of darkness.
What in the world?
Archaeological excavations over there. Avocado fields that way.
We grow avocados here.
Yes, we have a joke. We say
What is
it's
with
gonna
the,
be
just
one
the
big
extremely
avocado.
long just? That's terrible. Yeah.
I don't like jokes.
But yeah, what's with like the bottom eyelashes being super long? Holy shit. Good thing there was 2 backups.
Ambassadors here for a photo op with the ruins of the temple. And when they arrive, our master's son will come into his own.
What's a photo op? Is it another joke?
Well, you know what a selfie is. I believe the demon Crowley invented them.
Are you fucking kidding me? He was just giving you information. All right, don't fuck up. You're the last one here.
When all is ready, the boy and the dog and the 4 horsemen will converge here, and boy will give the word, and Armageddon will begin.
One big avocado.
That guy unsettles me. I found that like insanely unsettling. That cackling there. Uh-oh. Well, found the witch.
Let's get him upstairs.
I mean, she already knows who and what he is, I think, right, too? That was on the description in the prophecy. That he was a witch finder.
He's here. And the beast is real.
You mean dog?
No.
You coming, Adam?
I didn't say you could go.
Yo, what the fuck?
Adam's
Oh, I
different.
don't like
Don't be
it.
wet. Actually, that's why we like him.
Don't be wet.
Something's changed. He's not the same anymore. I was scared he wouldn't let us go just then.
I felt that too.
Oh, the fuck? Yeah, I'm a little unsettled there. He just creepy Watson from her house to their playhouse.
And this is our local guide to the archaeological site of Megiddo.
I'm Hasta. La Vista. I'm an archaeologist.
Hasta la vista, baby.
You must be Warlock.
You smell like poo.
Funny boy. Always love a good joke, me.
Yeah, sure you do.
The Assyrian kings fascinate me.
Shut up! Where's the dog? Why doesn't the boy have a dog?
Uh-oh.
And my head all say.
What?
You smell like poo.
Uh-oh. Yep. It's starting to sink in that something's amiss. What in the... Oh.
Child knows nothing of the Great War. He said that I smelt of true dead meat, Crowley. Your bloody history.
Oh! What in the happy tree, friends?
I'm not actually a real witch finder. I'm actually a computer engineer. I just needed something to get me out of the house.
That's kind of depressing.
Have you ever heard of Agnes Nutter, a witch from 300 years ago? I'm her descendant. One of your ancestors burned her at the stake.
Adultery, Pulsifer.
Or tried to.
Ancestors?
Imagine having to write that on any paperwork you've got to sign.
How many prophecies are there?
It averages to about a prophecy a month. Oh, more now, in fact, as we get closer to the end of the world.
When's that supposed to be?
In around 4 hours and 15 minutes.
What?
The end of the world starts here in Tatfield this afternoon, according to Agnes. I just can't find it.
Well, I mean, Aziraphale did say it begins after tea time. I don't know what that means. I'm not British. I was gonna say I don't drink tea. I had tea yesterday, so that would have been a lie.
Adam Young.
And his address is number 4 Hogback Lane, Tatfield.
Oh shit.
That's crazy. He's the sweetest kid in the village. I mean, he can't be the great beast at the end of the world.
Well, let's see what. Yeah, let's hop back over here and see. Oh, is he making them?
This is all wrong. I'm not going with you.
But you are. It isn't actually funny. It's our job to make it start again. Right, Doc?
It's like a flip just switched.
Angel! I'm sorry, I apologize. Whatever I said, I didn't mean it.
Aww.
We can run away together. Alpha Centauri. Lots of spare planets up there. Nobody'd even notice us.
Crowley, you're being ridiculous.
Hmm.
Going to have a word with the Almighty, and then the Almighty will fix it.
That won't happen. You're so clever. How can somebody as clever as you be so stupid?
Oh.
I'm going home, Angel. I'm getting my stuff and I'm leaving. And when I'm off in the stars, I won't even think about you.
That's a lie.
I've been there. You're better off without him.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. All right, the holy water. Oh, is he just going to use it on himself or use it on them? Oh, well, look at that.
Crowley!
Oh my god, that's such a great idea.
In here, people!
How much water was in that? Oh. Whoa!
Hi.
That's holy water! I can't believe even a demon would holy water!
Use your words, man!
It's filled with holy water. It can turn you into that.
You're bluffing.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
That's a good point. Maybe he did use it all and this is just a ploy.
You feel lucky.
Oh my god, nice. Good one. Yeah, shit!
Time to go, Crowley.
That sucks.
Don't move. There's something very important you need to know before you disgrace yourself.
I know where the Antichrist is.
Yeah, it's not a good time. Got no friend here. Had to make sure you were trustworthy before we gave you command of the legions of the damned. Hasta, Duke of Hell. You come through with flying colors.
Oh my god. This charade is working.
Talk to the Dark Council. Let's see if they can convince you.
Nat 20 on the deception roll is going really well.
So long, sucker!
You are probably wondering where
What
Crowley
the
has gone.
fuck?
How many angels can dance on the head of a pin? Firstly, angels don't dance. It's one of the distinguishing characteristics that marks an angel, at least.
Really?
Nearly none. Aziraphale had learned a dance called the gavotte in a discreet gentleman's club in Portland Place in the late
Oh
1880s.
my goodness.
So, providing the dance was a gavotte, the answer is a straightforward 1. You might just as well ask how many demons can dance on the head of a pin. At least demons dance.
Oh my god.
For demons or for angels, size and shape are simply options. So, the only problem about dancing on the head of a pin is all those big gaps between electrons. That's where Crowley has gone. That's where Hastur is following. Right now, they are both traveling incredibly fast through the telephone system.
What the fuck? This just turned into Digimon. We're about to go fight Diaboromon right now.
Hastur, Duke of Hell, is now trapped on a tape.
Wait, what? No. How does that work?
Oh, you wouldn't dare, you snake!
How the fuck does that work? Whatever, I don't care. Let it happen. Brilliant all the same. I don't need to get it for it to be a wicked little plan.
It's time to choose sides.
There obviously has to be two sides. That's the whole point, so people can make choices. That's what being human means. Choices.
I like that.
So they can make choices.
You think too much.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The good guys. Well, I have to warn you that I'm going to take this entire interaction up with a higher authority.
You really think upstairs will take your call?
I hope that they do.
Right?
Oh.
It's starting.
Oh, wait. Isn't... They just up and away like Power Rangers. What were you going to say there?
We could have an amazing game. We could have war with real armies.
But there wouldn't be any people. They'd all be dead.
Oh,
He just went...
Adam, please, let us go home.
So he realized he's the one making and unmaking things. All right, well, this took a turn real fucking fast.
They're going to help me make it all stop.
Actually, Adam, please. I can't move.
It's gonna be wicked.
Literally. Well, nurture be damned. Well, yeah.
She goes off on stuff about you and me.
Like what?
You don't want to know. Hogback Lane isn't far from here.
Whoa!
I'm not an idiot!
Oh, the poor cows!
The world's about to end and I've never robbed a bank. I've never learned to play a musical instrument and I've never...
Kissed a girl?
No, not even once.
Well, look at that. He found his witch. And he's lit a different kind of fire. Oh, that was a cool transition. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? Why is it sizzling?
I cannot believe I let him go alone. I should go to him.
There's a train to Tadfield.
There's not funds for a train ticket. I'm not travelling the wages of harlotry and ghost raising.
Extra £5 for a sandwich and a coffee.
Oh, she's so nice. He's just being a little bitch.
Wait, shouldn't we have dinner or something first?
How naughty. Oh, what does that mean?
I can't imagine what he's going through.
Oh, whoa! God damn!
Doing all manner of things to him right this moment.
I think the doing is mutual right now. What the fuck? Literally, I guess.
Adam, we have to go home! This is your home! Here, with me!
Yeah, there's just a light switch flip with him. He just like...
Everybody, stop talking!
Oh! Maybe he'll realize he's kind of out of pocket. I don't... Oh, what in the hell?
This is the Principality of Aziraphale. I'm looking for a higher authority. Is there anybody there? This really is frightfully important. I'm prepared to take this all the way to the top.
Oh?
Speak, Aziraphale.
Ah! Yo, let's go! Metatron!
God?
I mean, effectively.
You are speaking to
Dude,
the Metatron.
let's go.
To speak to me
is to speak to God.
Actually need to speak directly to God.
Yeah, it don't work that way. Typically, it don't work that way.
There needn't be a war. We can save everyone.
The point is not to avoid the war. The point is to win it.
Oof.
We thought a multi-nation nuclear exchange would be a nice start.
A nice start. That's a way to phrase it.
Join us.
In a jiffy, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Just a couple of things left to tie up.
I feel like even this, like even Metatron can't be in the know in the same way that he would say, you know, to talk to me is to talk to God. I do think there is a disconnect as part of the plan. It's part of the choice. It's the part of the matter. Just because it's written, it can't be avoided or circumvented. It's a long-form test, maybe. Not that that would be passed along or informed to anyone beneath the Almighty.
Do with style.
Well, I know who you are, you idiot. I telephoned you.
Time got no friend here.
Oh, we just caught up.
In league with the forces of darkness.
I'm honestly not a demon. I don't know what you think you saw, but...
Book!
Does it just have to be any book?
Don't
to the
cross
place
the
from which you
circle,
came
you
and
stupid
deliver us
man! Fuck!
Oh! What? Wait. Oh, what the hell? Oh, now he thinks he has real power, or so did he just go up to heaven to join them, which he wasn't trying to do before? No, no, no! And it started with the sound of music. Oh, shit. What the fuck? I don't even, what the hell? What do we do? I don't know what's gonna happen, man. So even going up the chain, finally getting up the chain, obviously not speaking to God directly, but even the angels themselves can't speak to God directly in most depictions of the mythology or readings of it or writings about it. You know, there is the voice of God, the Metatron, through which, because any entity can't withstand the voice of God or understand it or survive it, even in most cases. even the angels. Which is interesting because that makes you wonder then, how does Metatron survive in order to pass it along? Given it's their expressed station and job to do what they do, so they may have a resistance that the rest do not. But otherwise, anyway, that's a whole other question. Atom Man has gone just right off the deep end. And it all kicked off with these magazines that Anathema gave him. These conspiracies, all these things about the world, him learning more about the world, the horrors of it, both true and untrue. And now he's just full on board for restarting the world. Like trying to like give it a clean slate. Like it's too bad now. Like it's just going nowhere. It's almost like from a place of good, but still fulfilling his purpose of bringing about Armageddon in a way. So it's almost like an inevitable trajectory for him to do what he did. And also for Anathema to incidentally have kicked that off, but that not being something that she was warned about. Or maybe she was. She just didn't put together yet that it was Adam. Because she was a little late to putting that part of the puzzle together herself. Obviously, she didn't even put it together herself. Pulsifer gave it to that information. Then, my God, that whole sequence with them and the tornado, and them just like going to fucking town, man. Literally. Didn't expect that. He's like, I've never done anything. If this is the apocalypse, I've never even kissed a girl. Well, goddamn, dude, you crossed out probably everything off that bucket list down there. Good on you, Anathema. Jesus. She was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Why not? Interesting, though. It's so funny. I like that, like, he doesn't take this Witchfinder thing all that seriously. He's like, I'm not even a real one. He's like, I just needed something to do, something to pass the time and not be depressed. I needed to get out of the house. So he's just been entertaining the idea of all of this. And then, you know, now he found the witch. And boy, did he find the witch. But the angels, man, just like the sheer distance that they have with everything. And I get that, though, like with the trusting in the plan of the Almighty, the distance that they have from themselves and humanity as well. I mean, that's part of the reason for the fall, part of the reason for Lucifer and his trajectory and all of that was because of that disconnect with mankind. So I think that's really interesting to see how that isn't uncommon amongst the angels, that really Aziraphale seems to be really the only outlier, except though Michael in this has some back channels, which literally just means I'm going to phone up hell right now and get onto this. So is there some kind of like, I don't know, some like, is that meaning like Michael is kind of, or is that just meaning like they keep in touch? Like obviously there is an establishment in the way that like Crowley and Aziraphale are working to almost circumvent the plan because they have gone so native. They're trying to protect themselves and humanity in a lot of ways, what they've got, what's here, the beauty of it all. Meanwhile, maybe on the complete flip side of that, you have a relationship or at least an open dialogue between the two realms about maintaining the trajectory that is intended. So like with Michael calling down and talking to, I forget the frog dude's name, the one that got melted in this episode. So maybe it's like they keep in touch to make sure that everything is going according to plan. But at the same time, though, then you'd wonder that, you know, how that goes about their allegiances, their loyalties, considering only one person can win this war. And obviously they're trying to like win. So that just makes you wonder if either one or the other, Michael or the demon, are betraying their own kind in some kind of manner by even being in touch. I didn't get that vibe, but it seemed like something that Michael was keeping on the down low, which is interesting. But yeah, we finally met the final of our horsemen, learning that pollution has taken the place of pestilence. Since pestilence in our world today doesn't hold as much power as it once did, pollution is the more toxic thing to the world today. They've retired and pollution has taken their place. And then the delivery guy, his commitment to his craft, man, to his job. He's like, I gotta deliver this package. If I gotta die to do it, I gotta die to do it. I'm sorry, Maud, I love you. You know, and off he went. That was spectacularly done. Haster figured out about the mix-up. Is already on the trail of Crowley. So everybody kind of knows who's behind all of this now, and that leaves us in these final 2 episodes. How's that going to go? I mean, their cover's been blown. Not that they've really had much of one to begin with. Then we have the fucking aliens, and the implication was that the aliens were already out there, but Adam somehow got their attention to bring them here. Or did he simply create them? Also, again, show and it's not so great effects. The mouth movements on those things was a little stiff. A little clunky, a little weird, but it was still funny all the same. The whole bit with the child's cartoon that Crowley was in a theater watching that Haster hijacked, also equally funny, and then it got completely devilish there. But again, yeah, like with Adam, because I'm just scrubbing through the episode here, also just the lore about angels not being able to dance, and then the concept of dancing, and then the concept of spatial relativity when it comes to an entity that can control and manifest its size at will. That whole thing, and then traveling through the phones was wild. I love the way this series kind of propagates and expands upon the physics behind what it would take for an angel to exist in the way that they have been known to be described. Anyway, but back to the thing, like with Adam though, like it's just like he's gone full on. He's forcing his friends to stay and not go home because they're his friends. He wants them to come along into this new world with him. But like he's holding them against his will. He's not taking his family or their families into consideration. He's really just kind of flipped off the deep end there, by the way. And then the Metatron, that was the Master, right? From his first appearance in the return of yeah, because he was in Professor Yana, that was his name. Yeah, same guy. And then on top of that, you had David Morrissey, the governor from The Walking Dead. He was also a guy that I thought he was the Doctor for a time, and I was one of the Christmas specials, I think. That's cool. And then you got an actual Dalek reference in this as well, a couple other ones. So I caught a couple in this. Also, then Shadwell finally realizing that he kind of probably fucked up and that he doesn't know really who he's dealing with, but because the fact that he can mistake, and this is very true of humanity, I think, in a lot of ways, and why perspective and ignorance plays a lot of part in being unable to distinguish like something you should revere versus fear, is the fact that he sees angelic sorcery and the powers of an angel on display and still thinks it's a demon because he doesn't know any better. So he sees this divine entity, this holy being, trying to commune with God themselves, and then immediately tries to go on the offensive. You know, you can see a miracle, you can see love, you can see these positive things in the world, and still people will find a way to condemn it because it doesn't match their idea or their image of it. And I think that's kind of interesting because he's supposed to be this proponent of good, and then here he is assaulting this angel, and then Aziraphale got, I guess, taken up to heaven. So I wonder if he's going to have like a one-on-one meeting with the Almighty in that way, or where he went off to. Don't know. But solid episode, man. Let's head on over to Patreon. Let's see. Starting with Elidoscope today. Not much for me today since I'm already off on my Christmas vacation, but I just want to shout out Gabriel yet again. What a delightful asshole. And what perfect counterpoint to Aziraphale and everything he wants heaven to stand for. Very, very true. He's just kind of going with the thing and the way that he was like, oh, boop, boop. Hey, man, maybe you should do some running. You're supposed to be a warrior. What you doing, bro? Yeah, that whole thing was a lot of fun. Like, just from his outlook of their station, of the world, the apathy versus his empathy, on top of all the other things between the two of them. Yeah, I like them. I like their interactions. And John Hamm's doing a really good job at just playing this character. So much fun. After the mostly Crowley and Aziraphale-centric episode last week, everything now suddenly kicks off in a big way, and we're well and truly in the end times. Which one of Adam's wild reality shifts was your favorite? I love this entire concept. Adam doesn't make any of these things happen intentionally, but because reality bends to his will, simply stating that anything printed in magazines must be true actually makes it true because that's what he believes. If that were to happen in real life, it would be truly apocalyptic. Yes, it would. Looking forward to next week. Happy holidays to you and all the patrons who are reading and watching this. Hell yes. Same right to everybody else. Happy holidays, everybody. But as for your question, which one of Adam's wild reality shifts was my favorite? I gotta say, I don't know, man. I think the funniest one is the alien one, because it just adds a lot of questions to about the way that it was phrased, and maybe I misheard it, but it just seemed like he read about aliens, so he brought them forth, and you're like, hey, we're here. You got regulation ice caps that are below what we would normally recommend for a planet of your size. It's okay, we won't fine you today. And I was like, I don't know why we were called to come check on this place, but we're here. Hi, how you doing? And then they just kind of fucked off. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of hilarious. But then also you got the Kraken coming up. But that's also the Kraken, or at least the sea beast, the Leviathan, and whatever, is an end times thing. So it is kind of funny that, the whole thing with their rising out of the sea, attacking the Japanese whalers all over the place, and like reaping the vengeance of 1,000 sushi dinners or whatever it was. That was also kind of fun. I'm going to go with the alien thing because it's so absurd. I mean, they're all pretty absurd, but I'm going to go with that, I think, for this one. Then KDB, language Aziraphale. Yes, hit him with the good old Steve Rogers right there. Who would have thought our fluffy little angel would be the one to drop Good Omen's first F-bomb? I honestly would not have thought myself. In the book, Aziraphale says bugger when Crowley wouldn't answer the phone, and the book said it was the first time Aziraphale had sworn in 6,000 years. The 2 pages later, after Aziraphale stepped into the circle, it read, Aziraphale looked down at his feet and swore for a second time in 5 minutes. Oh, fuck. That's great. That's lovely right there. Fun fact, in the scene where Crowley is in the theater, you can see the back of someone's head in the front row seat. That is Neil Gaiman wearing Terry Pratchett's iconic hat. Oh, so like in a way to like be like, oh, Terry's here as well, in a way. It's two creators combined in one, but giving the silhouette of Terry, which is the thing that I think is the important sell or takeaway from that. I'm sure you caught the Alpha Centauri Doctor Who reference. It's fitting that Crowley was a star maker when he was an angel. Yes, I did. And then I also like when he was like, oh, that nebula, where he made a comment about the nebula. It also made me think of it as well, because you always had, oh God, what was it? There was that nebula that the Doctor always referenced. That's what I also thought about. I mean, they were shotgunning Doctor Who references a lot in this episode, I feel like. I like that pollution has taken over pestilence after the arrival of modern medicine. Certainly it was a modern threat. How do you like the modern takes on the Horsemen so far? For example, famine being all about less food, and fancy restaurants that serve most minimal servings. I thought that's a fun little critique on the food industry just in general, because it is a way to kind of have this like two-way street where you think you're eating, you think you're getting food, but you're still somehow starving yourself. It's this tricking of the mind. The pollution thing I touched on earlier, I thought that was beautifully well done. War is pretty obvious. Like that's pretty much unchanging. They didn't really do a whole lot there, except for just in the way that war doesn't like peace and will incite more conflict regardless, if able to do so. Death was just death. Death they didn't really do much with either, but they had the most fun philosophically, I think, talking about pollution and famine with the representation and how that applies to the modern world in a fun way. Either way, can we give some words of appreciation for a most dedicated postal serviceman in history? Yes. Yeah, for real, man. That's the fun thing about this world, is no matter how absurd all of this is, these organizations like the nuns, the chattering nuns, like him for this service, like we've only been in business for 80 years, but the paperwork was 6,000 years old. You know, the way they just like everything in this world operates is so absurd, but it's so fun. Is over-the-top dedication is such a fun and quirky detail to throw into the mix. That's all I have for this week. Until next time, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. And that's all of our good omens for this week. For right now, at least. But yeah, wild episode. Things have definitely, literally taken a turn at this point with Adam and everything. So we got our penultimate for the season, and then the finale, and then it will be on to season 2. I know this is like shorter of a series than some of the others we've tackled in this slot, so it does feel like it's gone by so fast already, and it's just we're gonna be done in a blink of an eye. I feel like, yeah, man, solid episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to you. What'd you guys think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. If you want to get early access, if you want to submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts, you can do all that over there as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out Angela Burr, Adriana Amelie, Lila Chen Sun, Kiana Chanel, and McGreg. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that I'm going to take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. And a huge thank you to all of our patrons, our legends, especially you guys. Your additional support and all the patrons over there allow us to do what we do here on the channel, keep the ship afloat with the copyright changes, the moderation AI crap going on YouTube, and all this craziness and the flood of content, the endless flood of content. You allow this channel to keep on chugging along. Thank you guys so much for that support, and obviously you guys here on YouTube, because without y'all we wouldn't even be here. So I hope everybody's having a safe and happy holidays, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.